Hey everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. Guys, I have an updated must-do deals video that runs from July 9th through the 15th of 2025. Now today as I'm making the video, it is Friday, July the 11th, so you know where we're at in the timeline of things, but this is still week one of our buy three or more, save $2 each mega sale. We have a ton of deals to look at. I still can't believe how many matchups I have for the weekly digitals. They just keep pouring in, and of course, we have that buy or spend 15, save 5 instantly sale that's going on. And that's got some really good deals as well. So do me a huge favor. Do you like to save money at Kroger? If the answer to that is yes, you want to hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos I make. As you know, 99, I feel like 99% of what I do on the channel is Kroger. I do a few other things, but yeah, you need to be here if you make sure you're subscribed if you are a Kroger fan. So anyway, let's jump right on into this. All right, so first and foremost, it is Friday the 11th. So today only for 4 times the fuel points regions, you need to make sure your digital is clipped and you need to head to the store and do all of your shopping today. Benefit from all of the best deals that we have going on out there, plus get 4 times the fuel points on for every dollar that you spend. So it's really awesome. And if you're a 2 times the fuel points region, you have a little bit more flexibility. You can go today or you can go sometime over the weekend. Just make sure your digital is clipped. In fact, if you want to go over the weekend, you could also benefit from the 2 times the fuel points. The 2-day sale, not 2 times the fuel points. I get used to saying the same thing over and over again. The 2-day sale that is on Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to wait till Saturday or Sunday to go shopping, that makes sense to me too. All right, so let's keep going. Oh, also today, I almost forgot about this. 4 times the fuel points on gift cards, and it's today only. It is a digital coupon, so you want to make sure that you have them clipped. But if you need any kind of gift cards, or you just, say, hey, I have a date night on Saturday night. We're going to the Olive Garden. Go get yourself an Olive Garden gift card. Pay with that instead of paying with your debit or credit card. And then you're not going to spend any more money than you already spent or plan on spending. And you're going to benefit from getting extra fuel points in the process. So that's kind of a double dip type of way of looking at things. Or you can just get gift card to give a gift card. However you want to look at this, but either way, make sure that you have that clipped and you do any of your gift card shopping today. All right, we're going to start out with the mega sale. Now, for those of you that are new to couponing or new to Kroger or new to whatever, let me give you a quick rundown. You have to buy 3 or more participating items in this mega sale. You can mix and match those items. You don't have to buy 3 of one same item. You can, but you don't have to. Once you hit a minimum of 3, it doesn't matter how many you purchase. You don't have to buy multiples of 3 or anything like that. It can be 4 items, 5 items, 23 items, whatever it might be. Once you go to checkout and you ring up, everything will come off $2, okay, from each product. And that's where we get that mega sale price, okay? So that is just a sale price. We can easily pair it with coupons. They can be store or manufacturer coupons. They can be in the form of digitals, printables, insert coupons from the Sunday paper if you get mailer coupons or, product coupons or whatever the case, Peelies, tear pad coupons, whatever it might be, you can apply that. And then we also have rebate apps. Now, the best 2 to start out with if you're new to couponing is Ibotta and Fetch, but there's other great ones, Swagbucks, Merryfield, Shopkick, Checkout 51. I have all my referral codes linked in the description box below. If you sign up for any of those, try to use my referral codes. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, but it also helps you to get some sort of extra savings in the process once you submit that first receipt. All right, thanks. Let's keep going. All right, so the first deal that I'm going to show you is I'm kind of not going to give a shout out anyway. Somebody posted this in my last video in the comments and asked specifically to not get a shout out. So this is an anonymous shout out. I don't like to take credit for it because they posted it. But anyway, Viva paper towel 6 rolls are regularly priced $11.49. Now my region, they're $8.99. The person in the comments said they were $7.99 in her region. So take that with a grain of salt. Yours may be slightly cheaper. The mega sale price is $6.99 or $5.99 if you have the better sale price. But that's the final cost, $6.99 or $5.99. Not a bad deal when you're looking at $11.49 regular price. Coming down that much is quite a good deal. Next deal we have is the all free clear Mighty Packs 32 or the 39 count. They're regularly priced at $12.99 and they're part of the mega sale for $10.99. Now you'll pay that out of pocket, but then we're going to get an extra $2 back from Ibotta. It is a limit of one time, so you can only grab one of these and get it for $8.99, but not a bad deal here on this. Now, if you prefer the liquid detergent like we do at our house, for some reason the packs tend to not dissolve all the way. And so, I don't know, it's been kind of a mess. So we just do the liquid anymore. The all-free clear liquid laundry detergent, 73 ounces, regularly priced at $12.99. And they're part of the mega sale as well as $10.99. Pay that out of pocket. And there's a different rebate for this for 2 back on 1, limit of 1 time. So the bottle is going to be $8.99 as well. Now, if you want to do both, you could definitely do both. Grab one of each and benefit from both rebates. Another pretty decent deal is the Persil. I know many people are Persil like loyalist. Is that the right word I'm trying to say? And this is like your favorite detergent. We are not fans at our household for some reason, and maybe it's just the smell or the fragrance we got, but we were not fans of the Persil. Anyway, but I know many people are like super fans. But Persil Activewear Laundry Detergent, 84 ounce, the liquid bottle is regularly priced at $16.99. Nice sale price at $13.99, and then with mega sale it's $11.99. Now it is a little bit high out of pocket, $11.99, but Ibotta has this rebate for 4 back on 1. It's limited 2 times. Now you can grab up to 2 of them for $7.99 each. So quite a bit of savings there. And if you prefer, we have another type of Persil. We have the Ultra Packs, 32 to 42 count. These are regularly priced at $13.99. They're also part of the mega sale at $11.99. Pay that out of pocket. And Ibotta has 4 back on 1, limit of 2 times for this as well. So the final cost ends up being $7.99 as well. So there you go. Another really good deal is the Lando Frost lunch meat. It's regularly priced at $3.79. It's on sale for $3.69. It's part of the mega sale for $1.69 each. And that's the final cost. No extra coupons or matchups needed. A big shout out and thank you to Frankie who posted this and was like, wow, yeah, that is a really good deal. I'm not surprised I missed it when I went through all the items, but I don't think I saw it. So Kroger's weird about the website. They don't show you every single one. You have to really hunt for them. So thank you, Frankie, for pointing that one out. All right, I wanted to give you an update on the Pringles Mingles deal. So yesterday's scenario everybody can do. And then some of you are going to be able to find these Peely coupons. Peely coupons are just coupons that are found on the product that you peel off and you can use at checkout. Okay. So the Pringles Mingles puffed snacks that are regularly priced at $4.29 are on sale for $3.99 and mega sale for $1.99. Now, some of you might be able to find the Peely coupons on the product. If that's the case, use those Peely coupons and pay just 99 cents each. Then we have an Ibotta rebate for $1 back on 1. Use that Ibotta rebate, makes them completely free. Now, again, if you don't have the Peely coupons, you're still getting them for 99 cents after Ibotta rebate, but if the Peely coupons are there, definitely use them. All right, we're going to move out of the mega sale and move into the spend 15, save 5 instantly sale. This is on personal care products, and we've been able to find some pretty decent deals. We've got a couple more scenarios to add to the mix of things. Now, I do have a video from Thursday with the mixture of all the things, and then on Wednesday, if you go back to my Wednesday, if you go to my channel, it's probably easiest. You can see all the videos, but there's 2 videos that came out Wednesday. One was specifically on the personal care items. So the first one is all about the mega sale, weekly digitals, and so forth. The second one is specifically just this sale. Okay. I did ask you all to let me know what you thought about having 2 separate videos. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but if you want to get in on your opinion, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Anyway, what you need to do is get your price of products all the way up to $15, and that is before manufacturer coupons. So you can get 15 with manufacturer coupons and use those, but after store coupon. So if you have a $2 store coupon, you want to get your total up to $17, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So let me show you. And of course you compare, like I said, you compare manufacturer or store. You just need to make sure you have that total there a certain way. And then you can also pair rebate apps with it. That won't affect that total at all. So really good deals. Let me show you the couple matchups that we do have. All right, so the first one here, and by the way, I'm going to tell you that we're going to use this 5 off 3 in a weekly digital scenario / spend 15, save 5 instantly. It's actually a double dip deal. So you may want to save this 5 off 3 for that deal, but I'm going to go ahead and show you this one with the body wash. Okay. So if you want to grab 3 of the Old Spice body wash, they're regularly priced at $7.79. So your total's $23.37. 5 comes off instantly when you spend 15. And then we have the 5 off 3 digital coupon. So now the final cost is $13.37 total, or $4.46 each. And that is just for the body wash. Like I said, we're going to look at a deal on the shampoo a little bit later with this 5 off 3 coupon. So if you don't want shampoo, you want the body wash, then maybe this is the deal for you. Next deal I have for you, and I actually really, really like this deal, is to grab 2 of the Dove shampoo and conditioners. They're regularly priced $5.49 and they're on sale for $4.99. They have a new look to them. I don't know if you've seen the Dove. Dove used to have that like slender. The body wash, I think, still has that look to it, but this shampoo and conditioner has a different like rounder look to it, if that makes sense. Anyway, $4.99. So we're going to grab 2 bottles of that. Grab 2 bottles of the Garnier Fructis shampoo and conditioner. It's regularly priced $4.19, but it's on sale for $3.69. So your total now comes up to $17.36. Well, $5 comes off instantly because we spent $15. Plus, we have some digital coupons to pair with it. 3 off 2 digital coupon for the Garnier and the 4 off 2 digital coupon for the Dove. So after all that savings, we're down to $5.36 total, or $1.34 each. And I want to give a shout out and thank you again to Frankie, as always, who gives us some of the best deals. This is a really, really good one, and actually one that I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna combine this deal with my Pantene deal that I showed in the very first video I did, and that might put me at the 30 that I need with the overage from this particular sale. So that way I kind of double dip the 2 deals together. Anyway, I probably should just done it all out for you, but I'm gonna be stocking up on some shampoo this week. All right, we're going to move into some Kroger deals. I actually have quite a few in this particular video. So these are just deals that you can find throughout the store. They're not one specific type of sale. And we're going to pair coupons, rebate apps, and all that good stuff with it. So let's jump into this. All right, so the first deal here is the Maury's Seafood. So you want to grab 2 of them. They are regularly priced at $9.99, but the sale this week is buy one, get one. Well, there is a printable coupon from the Maury's website. So go over there and print that coupon. I will link it in the description box below. You'll use that 3 off 2 on 2 products, and the final cost ends up being $6.99 total, or $3.49 each. Remember, these are like $10 and we're getting them for $3.50. This is an amazing deal here. And again, a shout out and thank you to Frankie, but this time from the Facebook page. If you're not a member of the Facebook page, I have a Facebook page. I have an Instagram, and I have, well, don't even follow me on Twitter, to be honest with you. I don't do anything on Twitter, but Instagram, sometimes I do things on. I've been really, really bad about it, so I don't post things often. But Facebook, I'm pretty good about. So if you want to follow me anywhere, that'd be the best place to do it. It's linked in the description box below, and you can post that. You can always leave me a comment here, but you can't post pictures. So if you have pictures of anything, the best way to do it is on Facebook. All right, the next deal we have for you, and there's actually 2 deals you could do, but I'm only including the one that you see here, the Krusteaz Vanilla Cupcake Batter. It's regularly priced at $6.99. It's on sale for $5.99. We have a 2 off 1 digital coupon, which I forgot to clip the picture of, but you can see that it's attaching to the product there in the product picture. Out of pocket, you'll pay $3.99, and then you'll submit your receipt to Ibotta and get $2.50 back on 1. It's limited 3 times, but the final cost will be $1.49. Now, if you would prefer to get the brownie batter mix, that's also has an Ibotta rebate, but it's 25 cents cheaper. So it would be at $1.74 for the brownie mix. You can mix and match however you'd like to do this particular deal. Again, shout out and thank you to Frankie for posting this one. And like he said, the best one would be the vanilla cupcake, but you could definitely grab the brownie if you prefer. All right, another deal we have here is the Glade Plug-ins Scent Oil Warmer. This is regularly priced at $1.99, and we have $1.78 off 1 printable coupon from coupons.com. So just go over there and print this coupon. You're going to pay out of pocket 21 cents, and then go ahead and take instead of clipping the digital coupon, clip it as a Kroger cashback. Use the Kroger cashback, $1.78 back on 1, and the final cost will be free and $1.57 moneymaker. Now, for some reason you can't use printable coupons, then you can clip this digital as a digital or Kroger cashback, whatever you prefer, and it's 21 cents. So still a pretty good deal, even if you don't have the ability to use the printable coupon. All right, next deal we have is the YoPlay yogurt cups. So grab 12 of them. 12 of them. That is a lot. They're regularly priced at 80 cents each, but they're on sale for 60 cents each. So your out of pocket is $7.20. Well, I don't know if you remember this, but several weeks ago, back in the last sale that we had, I did give you this scenario, but we didn't have a sale price on the yogurt cups. They were 80 cents each. So obviously, if you've waited, it's a little bit better of a deal because now we have a sale price of 60 cents. So Ibotta does have this 314 back on 12. It's a limit of one time. It's supposed to make two of them free, but I think it does more than that. But the final cost ends up being 406 total or 34 cents each, which is amazing. So really, really good deal here. And yeah, and one more shout out to Frankie. Frankie, I just need to give you an overall shout out. Frankie helped make this video. There you go. Thank you, Frankie. Frankie was asleep, he said, on Wednesday, so he missed out on like throwing a bunch of deals our way like he normally does for Thursday. So we're getting them on Friday this week, but we greatly appreciate them. All right, we're going to move into the weekly digital deals. So remember, these are digital coupons that you need to clip. You can use them up to 5 times in the same transaction. Now, these coupons are one and done coupons. So once you use them, they are gone, but they are also just store coupons. So you can pair manufacturer coupons with them and you can pair rebate apps with them. So this is where we get really sweet deals. We do have a double dip deal. That's kind of fun to say, double dip deal. So let me show you this one. It's actually going to be a weekly digital and the spend 15, save 5 sale. So combining the deal together. So let me show you what we've got going on here. All right, so here's the deal I kind of hinted to. The Old Spice shampoo and conditioner, you want to grab 3 of them. They're regularly priced at $8.99. They're on sale for $7.99. And they have the $6.99 each 5-time weekly digital coupon. But they're also, when you click on the product itself, so if you go to, the product in the app or online and you click on it, it will show you that, yes, it has the weekly digital attaching to it as well as the save 5 when you spend 15. So it's a double dipping deal. So because we hit that, I think it was 20 something, I forgot to write it down. It's like 20 something dollars, probably 20.97 if I do my math from the total is down there. The 5 comes off instantly. And then there's also a 5 off 3 digital coupon. So again, you have to pick and choose if you wanted to do the body wash earlier, if you want to do the shampoo and conditioner now. But the 5 off 3 coupon, that's going to take a total of $10 off. And so the final cost ends up being $10.97 total or $3.66 each. Now remember, these are $9 each. They're under 4 each. Not a bad deal. Great little stock up price if you are needing the shampoo and conditioner. And of course, like always, I want to thank Frankie. Now, Frankie did make one other note, and I did not post the visual for it, but said if you want to max out, it's at the very end. If you want to max out the weekly digital and grab all 5, that's $34.95. It actually hits the 15 off, or sorry, the 5 off 15 twice. So it's 10 off 30 minus the 5 off 3 digital. It equals 5 for $19.95 or $3.99 each. Again, that is a little bit more expensive than the 366, but it's not that much more expensive. And you're getting 5 bottles that you can use when you need them. Instead of paying $9 every time you need one, you can just pay that amount and pull them from your cabinet. So there you go. All right, the next deal we have here is the Degree deodorant. These are regularly priced at $5.79. They're on sale for $5.49, and they're going to be $3.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Now, I have not done this deal myself, but from what I hear, from what Frankie told me, you are going to be able to use both the 2 off 1 digital coupon and the 3 off 2 digital coupon. Now, the way Kroger's system works, it kind of messes us up sometimes with the whatever off 2. If it's 5 off 2, it would totally mess up the weekly digital, right? So that's kind of a pain in the butt for us. However, because of the way the system works, because it connects to one of the 2 products as opposed to just taking half off of each product, this is where both coupons are going to attach at the same time, okay? So 3 off 2 is going to attach to the first one, and then the 2 off 1 will attach to the second one. 5 will come off completely. There we go. The final cost will be $2.98 total or $1.49 each. And thank you to Frankie for letting us know about this particular deal, because I generally don't do deodorant deals all that often at Kroger. So usually, unless it's like completely free. But this one we might have to try. All right, the next deal we have, I just kind of wanted to give a pay attention type of deal, or not shout out, but like, hey, you might want to grab this. It's Friday for 4 times field points. The Bin's original ready rice packs are regularly priced at $2.39, but they're $1.49 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. And that's it. No extra matchups. And this is, stock up your sides in your pantry and you can pull them out as you need them. Another one is the Marie Calendar or the Healthy Choice meals. These are anywhere from $3.29 to $3.59. They're on sale for $2.49, but they're $1.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Great time to stock up that freezer. And again, Frankie wanted to make sure that we don't forget about these because it's a great stock up price for this particular type of meal. And to go with this, since you're stocking up your freezer, you might want to grab some of these banquet mega meals and bowls. These are regularly priced at $3.49. Again, on sale for $2.49, but they're $1.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. If you're someone that eats a lot of frozen meals, you can grab 5 from the first one and 5 from this one. You got 10 meals in your freezer at just $2 each. Not a bad deal at all. I know, I don't do freezer meals at all. Very rarely. I can't say I've never done them, but it's very rare. But my dad, who's living by himself, who has hard time standing for long periods of time to cook for himself, we like to get him lots of freezer meals so he can just pull them out and throw them in the freeze or in the microwave and cook them. So this is a great opportunity to really stock his freezer with some good meals. All right, guys, I did say I wanted to get to your comments today. I almost skipped these because, again, I'm running behind yet again. So I apologize about that. It's really hard in the summer to get up. So I'm a teacher. My kids are, out of school. Nobody wants to wake up in the morning. So I apologize. Sometimes I'm good because I get to these at night before I go to bed, but I didn't do it last night. I was too tired. Anyway, comments here. First one. So first of all, I asked about the videos, whether you liked one big, long, almost hour-long video, or if you liked me separating the videos. So I had a lot of comments of I prefer separate videos, like this one here, and I think it's Janine. I hope I'm right. And then I've got this one, I like separate videos. I got so many different comments. And then I have those of you that are like, whatevs. Videos don't matter. We'll watch them all anyway. So thank you, Robin, for being so easygoing. I don't think anybody was like, you have to do it this way. Everybody was just like, this is what I prefer. But some of you didn't care. So thank you so much. You helped me none, though. None of you helped me because I was like, well, if one way or the other, they like it. And it was just a huge mixed bag. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about having one really long video on Wednesdays, or do you like me to separate the videos? I also had one other thought, and this would just help me to create more content for the channel. But what I could do is do one long video at the very beginning and then later on the day split them into separate videos, smaller videos that you could do at chunks. I was thinking about this. A lot of times some of the people that I like to watch, they will have their big long video and then they cut it up into segments and post it that way. I could do it that way. It would give me more content for the channel. But if nobody's watching it, I don't know if it's worth it. So let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea too. Okay. Anyway, next comment I had was from Nif that said, I love school supply shopping when I was a kid and love doing it now for my son. Lisa Frank was cool, but I got a Nike Trapper Keeper that I absolutely loved. I still remember it. It was purple. I used it for a couple of years because I loved it so much. So I asked in yesterday's video about what your favorite school supply was when you were a kid. And Lisa Frank stuff, I just remember wanting all the latest Lisa Frank, I don't know. All of my friends wanted Lisa Frank. But yes, the Trapper Keeper was awesome. Now, I don't remember getting a Nike Trapper Keeper, but I remember getting a Trapper Keeper and loved it. So we need to bring back the Trapper Keepers. I'm just saying. Next comment I had was from Anita that said, I couldn't wait to get my peachy folders. They were cool to color in and write on. And I was like, I have no idea what a peachy folder is. I almost thought that you messed that up and misspelled it or something. So I actually Googled it, and this is a peachy folder. I'm still not sure what it is, but that's the picture that I found online, and lots of different pictures. It looked like this. All right. So I don't know. Anita, give me more information about the peachy folder because I had never heard of it and I'm dying to know more about it. Okay. All right, I do want to give a subscriber shout out. So this is basically somebody that maybe writes a little short something or other, not any really long comment that I'm going to address in other parts of the video, but someone that takes the time to still leave a comment. So subscriber shout out today is for Dazzle 500. Love these scenarios. So we love you, Dazzle. Actually left a couple of little small comments there, but nothing that I would use throughout my video. So I need to give them a shout out in another way, shape, or form. So thank you, Dazzle, for always being here. I guess I don't know. I've seen your comments a couple times. I'm not sure how long you've been a subscriber, but we're glad to have you regardless. All right, moving on. End of video. Question of the day. Okay, let's see what it is. All right, so since we're talking school supplies and we were talking about when school starts, we were saying some people are actually starting school the very beginning of August. Somebody said in my comments that their kid goes to year-round school and they're starting school next week. I'm like, oh my goodness, next week? No way. So when does school start? That's kind of my first comment. So my kids will start in the middle of August. It's like the Thursday of the second or third week, something like that. Anyway, it's right in the middle of the month. I used to, and then also when did school start for you? So my school, when I was growing up, never started before Labor Day. And so we always started like the very beginning of September. And part of the reason was my school didn't have air conditioning. So they had to wait until later on to start. And even then, sometimes we had early dismissal because it would get too hot in the school. They'd have to let us go home. And so I find it humorous that that everybody starts earlier, especially if you're starting in July. Good gracious. But we didn't have air conditioning. I also remember most of my classes, at least at the beginning of the year, we never had lights on. So you'd walk into class and the lights were always off because the lights would create heat. So they'd have those off and the fans going. And that was to keep us cool in these classrooms at the beginning of the school year because it was so stinking hot and there was no air conditioning. So I think the school has since then gotten air conditioning since I left, but that should age me, I guess. But really, the school was just an old school. So anyway, there you go. Let me know in the comments when school started for you all, or when does school start currently. And have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend. It's Friday, so get excited. Have a great weekend. I'll be back with you with more deals later, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. All right, bye guys.